Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Well, managed to win last game, largely due to saving Shadow Word Death for just the right thing. Although I think if I had that earlier, there was a time when maybe I could have killed the guy who got the Avenge, but no, I don't think I was going to have the mana for the Avenge. I don't know, whatever. It worked out. Got up to 2 wins, 1 loss. I have to see if I can survive the early game without getting too far. Like, I'm not going to die in the early game exactly, but I need to get through the early game and not be super far behind. And I'm really concerned about these mirror matches that keep happening. It's not good. Well, I've got cheap guys. I'm still going to pitch those and see if I can get more cheap guys or what. Although the Trog would probably have been good. Having Shadow Word Death in my hand is definitely not bad. I might coin out the Mad Bomber if my opponent plays something with 1 health. But nope, they didn't, so nuts to that. I'm going to save that coin. Because, I mean, he's not really valuable at this stage. He's going to lose to just about anything. Like that. He would lose to that. Gilblin is pretty cool. Or I could just play the Mad Bomber. The Mad Bomber will almost certainly just die. It would also maybe give my opponent the choice to heal, which isn't great. But then I can start coining out other things. Let's just do it. It's harder for him to screw up really bad right now. Like, he missed, but didn't do much. It wasn't important that he inflict damage on that thing.
Does not scare me.
That's not great. Interesting. So we're going to coin out Light Spawn. It's probably not going to work out well for him. I really don't want to do that in advance. Again, my opponent could just heal it. This is really bad because my opponent has total control over this situation. It may look like we have similar things on the board, but either of his guys can kill my Mad Bomber, and he can choose how he does damage to weaken my thing, and oh my god, that's a Fell Reaver. That would be very, very bad if I didn't have the Shadow Word Death in my hand. I can't screw around with him. Like, if I had enough mana, I'd like play a small guy and then Shadow Word Death, and it would be awesome, but I can't take that risk that he's going to beat my face in. Can I? He would lose a lot of cards if I played 2 things. I'm not even going to be playing 2 things, though. Like, I could play these 2, but that doesn't help me much. If I was going to play something, it would be the Goblin Shredder, or maybe play, like, hit that and then heal my guy, but that's not really valuable. No, let's just Shadow Word him. Lose some cards. We're going to hit him, even though it doesn't work out great. If we each heal our guy, mine can finish the job, but I'm sure he'll find some way to mess this up. Really? Did not see that coming. That totally could have failed him. Again, my point with the Resurrection not necessarily being great, first off, the only thing he got back was still a thing that has a dramatic disadvantage, although it might win him the game now. But it equally could have gotten back just like the Mech Warper, in which case it wasn't worth, like, it was barely worth the randomness of the card. I don't know. Heal that, which means it's hard for me to... Like, I would have to heal this guy just to get through that and get a random thing out of my deck, which could be small or big or what. And if I'm doing that, I'm not playing as many things to hose this guy. I think I have to do that, though. So I could play the Maiden and then heal him. That's probably the play, because otherwise I'm just healing him and then doing even less.
I am freed from the curse.
Lose the mind control, that's probably good if the game goes that long. We're going to heal him and get a free guy. And it is decent. We'll take it. That is in the top tier of free guys I could have gotten, for sure. Although I have a lot of 4-drops, like I would probably, on average, I would get something decent. But this is definitely one of the better ones in my deck. It's a 6-mana minion, of which I have very few things that expensive. and its abilities are not based on battle cry. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I'm really screwed. I may not be able to take that out. Opponent has 15 cards. I could nuke like 9 cards, which is awesome, but it's not going to help me. Oh, I do have the cheaper ability. I can Mukla. I was thinking I couldn't, but because the Maiden's still out there. Yes. Okay, this works out better than I thought. Yeah, you lose so much stuff. Your deck has a lot of fat things. Holy crap. I gotta do this first, so yeah. I really have to trade both of these guys to kill that, I think. But then he's gonna kill this. I'm gonna eat this for another turn and probably die. That is my new plan. He's gonna have to decide. If he can kill me this turn, then he can kill me this turn. If he can't kill me this turn, I'm still gonna be in a weakened position, but I have a hell of an army right now if he can't do something. Okay, that's unfortunate. Then what? Is he gonna go for killing me, or is he gonna try and take out Mukla's champion, because Mukla's champion is pretty rough. Yeah. So I just need to find a way to do 1 more damage, which is actually not that... Oh, yeah, that's right, you can heal it too. I'm in trouble. I probably should have killed it, but I would have lost my Mukla's champion, and that also wouldn't have been good, so... 11 cards. He didn't attack me that turn, so he... Oh, this is really interesting. We might actually just go for the milling, because why not?
Slippery. Slippery.
Thing is, it takes a while for the actual damage to add up. So in reality, I'm not actually going to win through that. As scary as that might be for him, he can still beat me down really fast. But I did get out a decent-sized army if he doesn't have an AoE. Or if I can just draw something to kill that. If I could draw my Holy Fire, that would be excellent. Then I would probably just lock down the game. Depending on how much stuff he has in his hand that's good. Ah, that's really, really unfortunate. Oh, that's not the Holy Fire. Really, really unfortunate. So he's going to start... He's not getting any more cards, but I'm not going to have an easy time taking out the ones he has. I gotta be healing myself, I think. So we're going to go this. It's pretty strong. And he's only going to take 1, then 2, then 3 damage. That damage is not going to add up fast enough at all. I really should have killed this thing first, because it wasn't going to make... I don't know. It's going to be tight. He is not getting any more cards to play ever. Those cards are the only cards he's ever going to get. So it's possible I might be able to stabilize despite his Jormungandr. Oddly enough, if that was a Fellhound, he would have just won the game. The Fellhound that I laugh at all the time because it sucks, because it's the same thing as this but flipped. But, I guess technically he wouldn't just immediately win the game. He still needs something else to finish me, but I would be in much more severe trouble because I didn't have enough damage to finish it even with the 5 hit points. Hitting me for 5 each turn is not necessarily going to be fast enough for him, whereas if it was hitting me for 9, I would be virtually dead, and he could easily have a card in hand like a Holy Fire that would finish me.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
That's big. But yeah, he's worried about defense now, which is good. That thing is so tough, but it's bad. He doesn't know if he should heal himself. He's not getting any more cards ever. If I could draw my Holy Fire, it would be great. Holy Nova would be okay. No, of course not. Okay. So I gotta trade these 2 guys. If I take that out, she will technically survive, which is a pretty big boon, I think. So let's see what I get out of him. Doomsayer would have been okay. My opponent's not getting any more cards. I would just have to live through the turn. But no, we're gonna kill that. And then we're going to Jormungandr and heal me, because, again, opponent's not getting any more cards. That last card better be pretty impressive, because otherwise you lose. This thing would have to hit me more than 3 times, because I'm going to heal every turn. That was a pretty good bomber, but, methinks your time runneth out. If he had healed himself, I would have killed that thing and then bounced my Jormungandr. But either way, I'm getting more cards and he's not. So, doesn't matter. I might as well kill that thing. Alright, this is 9-7, right? Yeah. We'll move. He's locked out now. He's just mathematically, there's nothing he could do. My minions were bitter. Okay. I've been in situations where that, like, Fel Reaver comes out and I just try the milling thing and it doesn't do me any good. That time, I wasn't really aiming for the milling thing to win me the game until, it's just I didn't have better other alternatives, so I figured I might as well maximize it. And as it got near the end, it started looking good. But yeah, the only reason I was doing so much milling was because I didn't have ways to kill it. Killing it would have been better. Because it was still pretty risky.
The light shall bring victory.
Castable stuff. I mean, some of these guys. You know what? You guys all suck at it. Just want cheaper things. Even 4-cost things are going to be better than the turtle. Hey, I got cheaper thing. Boneguard Lieutenant is great for this deck. He's one of my few early game guys. He fights okay potentially, depending on circumstances. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't have the Death Rattle stuff. It's so tempting to just coin him out, but I don't think it's worth it.
Bring out your dead.
Just play that crap taker. You used to be a power card back when you got +1 attack and +1 hit point. Because you can keep fighting things like that and never get smaller. And it was pretty rough. So we're just going to do this.
Greetings from beyond.
Ironically, I don't have a 4-drop here. If I could draw something that costs 4 so that I could coin it out, that would be much better than what looks like is going to happen. I mean, I don't know what he's going to play from his hand. If he just plays a minion, then my minions are actually doing okay. If he has some way to do a little tiny bit of extra damage, he can go this 2 over my side. Yeah, that's not ideal, but it could be worse. Oh, that's the worst! Damn it! That's the extra damage he needed. Now things are bad. Now things are bad. Whoop-dee-doo. This guy's gonna get, like, useless after he bounces. We're gonna...
Oh, goody. I'll put it on your head.
The Brewmaster's gonna kill most of his army either way. Either he's going to use his army to kill it, which would take a lot of his army at this stage, or he'll kill it some other way, and then my Holy Nova should kill his whole army. I can't Holy Nova yet because I don't have the coin. I keep faking myself without the coin, with the coin math. I'm going to take way too much damage. It's not going to be worth it the way I wanted it to. Damn it. For some reason today, I get the coin, and it makes me think that I had, like, when I'm planning my next turn, I'm also counting the coin half the time. It's really not good. See, I'm going to take way too much damage now. Now my Holy Nova won't actually kill that guy, so... Although I can blow him up as soon as he gets bigger. Yeah. Not ideal. Even the Shadow Word to blow him up is still going to take... Oh, it's still going to have a big army after doing it. Like, well, he's going to have a big minion compared to my nothing. Because I'm not going to be able to play anything with the Shadow Word, and I'm down to half health. This game is going poorly. Super poorly. I should maybe just Holy Fire him and save the thing, because this is going to take my whole turn anyway, so I might as well do this. Try and stabilize that life, use that expensive card now. I could have tried for him, but it would have horribly backfired if he didn't win the joust.
I'm watching you.
I see.
Do you like to play with fire?
Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Holy crap. If this guy doesn't win the joust, I am in severe trouble. Like, actually dead.
Job done.
Okay. That might keep me in the running here. This is still going really bad. Although my opponent's out of cards, it's because his cards are all on the battlefield. Mine are all in my hand, not helping. Man. I might be able to make something work with the Sun Fury Protector for stalling if I'm not dead really fast, but yeah. Oh, he's so confident he's taking the 5 damage to get off that bubble, which is probably worth it because he's got the army. He might as well press the advantage. Ow, ow. Still got 6 mana to play stuff too. Oh, and the charge. Oh, that's really not pleasant. I'm in trouble. So the question is, am I better off playing both of these guys and give them both taunt, but then she only does 3 damage, or playing her, giving her taunt, and then healing myself, which would get her 5 damage, so that whatever, she would probably kill one of them. If she kills one of them, I'm at 7. I'm still dead because of Kung Fu +4/+2. So yeah, no, I am really, really screwed.
How many fingers do you see?
Slippery.
I'm going to give them both taunt, but it's not actually going to help me that much because I'm not going to be killing anything. And I don't get the healing. I am just immensely screwed this game. So yeah, 3 wins, 2 losses, still in it, but it's sudden death. Yes, I'm calling it that early, but I'm still playing. Kung Fu so he can attack with the Crap Watch. He takes the damage again, because it's not really a concern for him, and that way he... Oh, I forgot this guy had... I forgot that he'd have stealth, so his taunt doesn't work. I saw the graphic for it, and I was like, what? Again, I had just done the math, like the other way obviously didn't work, so I was actually just completely screwed. But yeah. 3 wins, 2 losses, it's sudden death, and we're just going to have to see if I can get a little bit further. Like, this is going to be a pretty bad priest run if I can't get a couple wins next time. Put the hammer down on that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonet Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.